Alright, we're back with Demon Slayer. This is the first video I'm filming, and this should be dropping before the episode 1 because episode 1 is gonna drop later, so this saves me time. I'm really excited to jump into Demon Slayer again. Last year, watching season 3, just doing Demon Slayer videos was one of the most fun time I had on YouTube, so I'm really excited to get back in here. This should be a more chill season, of course, and for this opening, I've heard the first like 3 or 4 seconds of the song. I've seen a few still shots when the leaks came out 2 months ago. I remember reading the lyrics when it came out and I really loved the lyrics. And the last thing that I know as well is the Tanjiro stare. I don't know, it looks like we have kind of just Tanjiro staring at us or something for a long amount of time, so we'll see about that. So let's see what this new opening is all about, and obviously I'll break down the opening and talk more about it after it. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump into it. Let's go, guys. So it's by My First Story and I'd. I don't think I've ever really heard My First Story, but I've heard. I think he did one of the openings on Attack on Titan, but so let's see. Nice. Really similar to the opening of Mugen Train, right, with Kagaya. Nice, everyone. Yeah, I love that this is centered on Kagaya with the riff and the guitar. So I'm guessing this is it. Bro, staring into my soul. Okay, a little bit awkward there, right? Still, Genya is massive, all the scars, love it. Kanao just speeding, being faster than all of them. Tanjiro. Oh, yes. Oh, I love this, seeing all the version of Muzan back to back. The snake. Nakime's eye. Yeah, this is what we've heard in the... Let's go, by Guillaume. Okay, so all the hashira back to back doing the breathing. Ooh. Love how the snake looks. Fine. I mean, this is going fast. Yeah. Sanemi and Obanai. Nice, I mean, ooh. Okay, the end right there was very similar to the shot that we got in season 2, right? The opening of Entertainment District where Tanjiro is about to swing just before the explosion. I mean, this is very similar. Okay, I mean, I like it. A really good song. Again, there was a lot going on there, so we might just rewatch it a second time, but I mean, I like it. In terms of the song, I feel like I didn't pay too much attention to it because I was looking at the visuals, but yeah, this might be one of my favorite song of the OP, so let's just rewatch it because it was going really fast. This is really beautiful, the visuals there, great compositing. Yeah, I love that it's mostly centered around Kagaya and obviously the Hashiras as well, right? Yeah, this is awkward, but this looks good again. Yeah, wish there was a little bit of movement at least, but some randos. Love that shot, the upper moons. This is one of my favorite parts here. The music with him changing, them back to back, all the swords around, the light coming from above, the snake around them, right? Really cool visual. Love how wind breathing and snake breathing looks as well. Oh, the letter. Beautiful shot. Zenu is in the back. Ah, yeah, this... I can't tell. Is this Abe? I like it again. Yeah, let's just jump right into the breakdown and my thoughts on that. Okay, let's go. So, first of all, I think most of the things that maybe... okay, first of all, this is classic Sotozaki. This is clearly a Sotozaki opening, right? We get mostly everything that happens in the season. We kind of get it in order or somewhat in order, or just all the events that's gonna happen in each episode is just one-on-one in the opening. Yeah, that's never gonna change, unfortunately. I wish we could get more creative than having this set pattern, but it is what it is. Yeah, there's a lot of just kind of a little bit awkward moment where it's just still shots, like it doesn't flow super well, and sometimes again, like especially this part here, obviously Tanjiro stare. I mean, Sotozaki was inspired by that meme, bro. Is literally this is literally the meme, bro. What are we doing? But overall, that shot still looks great, like the background and everything. Yeah, especially this here with all of them, right? It's a good shot. It looks great, but there's no movement. There's not even the flowers or the petals just moving. No, it's just still. From 14 to 26. So we got almost 12 to 13 seconds of almost no movement, like just two still shots, you know. It's a little bit awkward. Yeah, this old part here, again, we get this in the training arc, so it makes sense that we have something like this. I mean, this is definitely not my favorite part of the OP. This is cool, just Tanjiro running. Yeah, so I would say around 40 seconds is where it gets really good. Yeah, so I would say the first 10 seconds are pretty good, right? We get Kagaya, focus on Kagaya, which I love. I mean, this opening in general is focused around Kagaya, Muzan. Again, even the lyrics that I've read some time ago, it makes sense. It was about Kagaya and Muzan as well. Yeah, so here we get a shot of the upper moons, right? Really good shot. Obviously, during the Infinity Castle, we can see Doma's fan as well. I mean, they look buff, right? Especially because Kakoshiba is here in the back. Bro looks tense. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he needs to go to the bathroom. I don't know. So I guess we get to see a little bit of the colors on the flowers. Now, yeah, I think his Blood Demon art is gonna be blue, right? But still interesting. Here we get a shot of Nakime, of course. Yeah, I like it. Again, a lot of still shots in this opening have really great shading, compositing, lighting, all that stuff. Classic. I mean, not surprised with Demons here, but you still gotta appreciate it and give credit to it. You know, for us, it's, you know, all of us are just saying, yeah, this is ufotable, this is normal, it always looks like this, but I still gotta give credit and appreciation to how it looks, right? It still takes a lot of time and it's still impressive. Yeah, this part is great. We get Muzan in basically all the forms, not the forms, but all the outfits from each era, I guess, at least that we've seen in the anime as well. Right here, I guess this is kind of like his Atengu slash, you know, when he was human look, I guess. This is when he sees Rui in season 1. This is obviously his Michael Jackson. Infinity Castle. I mean, this is when we got his flashback, right? Oh, I love this here. Appears behind him with the light shining. Yeah, it's only shining on Kagaya as well. While Muzan is a little bit shredded in darkness, but his eyes are glowing red. Love the snake again. If you're a manga reader, you can kind of know why there's a snake like this. There's a cool imagery for Kagaya with that snake. Real cool touch. It looks great as well. Cool rotation shot. Not surprised with Sotozaki as well. Yeah, I love all the swords around. On the ground, it looks like it might be blood, right? All the blood that was shed over this, with all the slayers, of course. So we have Nezuko. Are those eyes? Maybe, right? Eyes? And then the massive eye just under Nezuko, of course, because Muzan is searching for her. I'm guessing this is the heir of Nakime. So here, this is where we get each hashira doing their breathing style back to back. It's cool. It looks good. It does look good. It's just a compilation of all the hashira doing their own stuff. Yeah, this is what Sotozaki would do for sure. I mean, it's not the most creative or something that I'm like shocked about, but it still looks great. Yeah, I love how I mean, here the butterfly, like the breeding style looks already a tad bit different from season 1, especially again the butterflies. It could just be an opening stuff, but interesting to see if they kind of upgrade Shinobu's breeding style. Here we get to see my boy Yome, we get to see his weapon as well, of course. This is really cool. Yeah, it looks good. And the interesting thing here is the kind of yellow golden lighting here, right? Maybe a hint into what his breeding style is gonna look like, right? With this color scheme, which I really hope there is some colors with his breeding style, just not him like swinging his weapon around with no effects, right? Oh, and look at this though. I think behind him there's a boulder, right? Makes sense with his training, right? This is very similar to the shot that we get of Mitsuri. I think it was in the OP of season 3, so it's Mid-Village. Very similar. Love to see Sanemi's, just Sanemi in action, but his breeding style as well. The green looks great. Interesting. Demons. Yeah, I know that there's the start of the episode 1, we kind of see Sanemi and Obanai going to work. So I'm guessing maybe those demons are the ones that we're gonna fight. Yes, sir, Obanai. I already love the movement of Obanai with, we don't even see his arm and stuff. Boom. Nice. The glow, purple glow looks really good. Yeah, the snake looks good. I mean, this is 2D as well, so we'll see if it's always 2D, but this is really cool that it's 2D. Sanemi. Yep, Sanemi versus Gyu again. This is one-on-one with what we're gonna get in the anime. This is what I wish we wouldn't get, or we would get something different than this, but it's still cool to see them fight in the opening, and I think the animation is pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, water breathing looks good. Okay. Rotation shot again. Nice. Normal. Look how fast the bird goes here. Bro is speeding through. With Zenitsu, something to do with Zenitsu, we know what it is. This is a really good shot. Love the perspective. Almost like a cape, right? Beautiful lighting. We're gonna get this, exactly this, in an episode as well. Love that shot, Gyu alone. The composition of this shot is really great, man. I love the lighting coming through here, with just the darkness on the right, as well as obviously Gyu's AoE being split, right? So I think it's a really good contrast with the light coming from there, with this side of his AoE and the darkness side on his side. Obviously, I'm not gonna get too much into spoilery stuff with his AoE, but yeah, it's interesting that the light is coming on this part of his AoE while the other one is in darkness. Again, another still shot that may be a little bit awkward, that's there for a little bit too long. But what I do like here, Sanemi is faced with Obanai, obviously their boys here, Mitsuri and Shinobu makes sense. Gyu in the back, of course, but I really like that Moichiro talking with Guillaume and just his face here, because if you've read the light novels with Guillaume and Moichiro, yeah, if you've read those, you know why I like this. You do have somewhat of a conversation in there, so I like that. And then here, the final shot again. If this is Abe, let's see. So, of course, kind of a focus on Rengoku's hilt, or I guess Tanjiro's hilt now. The fiery effect. Now we switch back. Yeah, I mean, we get the background right in the hellish fire. This confirms to me where this season should end. Interesting that they have a mix of like 3D fire in the back and kind of 2D as well. Ooh, are we getting an impact frame here? And not really. Like this though. The glow of the mark in the eyes. All the fire in the back. Oh, and then we switch to this. Damn, this is crazy. The colors are crazy here. And then we switch back to it. That little flare glow as he pulls his sword out. All the debris. Oh, I love that we see, since he has his new sword, just the edge of it glowing. Yeah, that's interesting that they went with a lot of like blue and multicolors and then the focus as we still have debris. I like the line work as well around Tanjiro's face. And then we switch to Muzan smiling. Oh, we've seen him smile already, but we don't see him smile often, so it's fun to see this, and obviously this alludes to something. Yeah, I like Muzan, his drawing here. He looks pretty great, good expression. And then a little bit of a rotation shot again. A little bit, and then we zoom in on Tanjiro's face as he comes towards him. So let's just rewatch this part here. Boom. Pulls his sword out. Alright, I mean, it's tough to tell, to be honest. I feel like normally I would be able to tell that this is Abe, but it looks a little bit different from the usual Abe sequence that I've seen, at least in Demon Slayer. I feel like there might have been some Abe cuts in some openings that weren't like the craziest, but this seems like one of the weakest Abe cuts to me, at least. It still looks good, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that was a long ass breakdown. I'm sorry. I mean, it is what it is. I just wanted to break that down because I'm probably not not gonna rewatch it like that after this. I'll probably just rewatch it a few times to get me hyped up to watch the episodes. But I like it, man. I think in terms of the song, it has to be top 2, top 3 personally for me. Obviously, music is subjective, so let me know how much you love this song, if you like it or not. And yeah, I guess I think in terms of visual, I really like the focus on Kagaya and Muzan. I think that's kind of the highlight. That's what makes me really like this opening. I think there's some really good still shots in there. Some others that still look good but are very awkward and kind of kills the flow a little bit. I think it's kind of a classic Sotozaki opening. So song, top 2, top 3, and visuals, I would probably say I still think there might be a few openings like the Mugen Train one where it flows a little bit better. But for me personally, I really like Kagaya and Muzan's dynamic and everything, so it does bring that opening up a lot for me. I think it's cool to see all the Ashura's breathing style as well. Some still shots have some pretty decent storytelling as well. It's simple, but it does tell quite a bit. And then there's the Tanjiro Star, which tells you nothing. So yeah, let me know what you think about this opening, what you liked, what you didn't like. Would you rank this opening compared to the others? And I'll be dropping my reaction to the full episode soon as well. I'm really excited to jump into this new season. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoy my reaction, and subscribe to not miss out on my reaction to the rest of this whole season. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. See you.